what we're doing today is celebrating what you guys accomplished. Okay? How many people last year made a necklace? Great. Okay. So how many people are involved in making the wheelchairs? And by the way, 4 of those wheelchairs that you guys have made this year are going with me to Mexico, with our team to Mexico. And next week, I leave next week, next Wednesday. And so I'll get to bring back videos and pictures of the kids that are going to go in the wheelchairs that you made. That's pretty awesome, huh? So you'll get to see the results. The other thing is, that's exciting, is I just got word from the 7th grade teachers. And they have, what's so neat is you guys have teamed up with the 7th graders. And what they've been doing for you is selling the art that you made. Okay, you guys originally sold the art, the necklaces and the dolls, and you made enough to sponsor a wheelchair, the $350. Well, what they've been doing is I went in and gave this presentation to them, okay? And they got all excited to be part of it, and we still had a bunch of your necklaces and wheelchair dolls left. So they've been going out and selling those, and guess what? They've raised $488 more. That's another wheelchair plus. Okay, so that's really exciting. So you know what that means? That you guys then have paid for the materials for one of the wheelchairs that you guys just built. So not only did you sponsor the wheelchair by paying for the materials, you built the wheelchair, and now we get to deliver it and fit the child in it, and you'll get to see the story about the child that we'll get to do in Mexico. But what I'm here today to share about is the life that you guys changed is Mateo. And this is the child that you guys sponsored in Tanzania. How many people remember when Cindy Ramsey came in and spoke about Tanzania with you? You remember when Cindy Ramsey came in? Her husband is Dr. Len Ramsey. He's a medical missionary. They're missionaries in Tanzania, in Kigoma. They're with Hope of the Nations. Len is also a helicopter pilot, and you'll see some helicopter footage in here. And they also have a medical boat that goes all up and down Lake Tanganyika, which is a very long, deep lake, and it actually borders like 3 or 4 countries. And so we worked with them, and they're also actually our in-laws. Their oldest son married our daughter. So it's kind of fun. We get a special connection with them. And so what you're going to see is the footage when we went to Tanzania, doing a wheelchair distribution there, and you get to see the story about Mateo. Mateo is just an amazing, amazing kid. He's probably 10 or 12 years old, and he can't walk. And matter of fact, the way he gets around is with his arms. He's very strong in his upper body, but he's had to drag himself on the ground his whole life. And so you'll see in a close-up picture that he's literally worn his toes off of one of his feet. And so you'll see a close-up, so just pay attention to that. But he is so incredibly strong that what's neat is you'll see what he can do with his wheelchair. And what I want you to be observant of is on this movie. Remember when last year I asked for how many hands, and I said, how many people in this class think that they can change the world? And like maybe 3 people raised their hands. Okay. And so I'm going to ask you that question when we're done with this video, because I want to see if you think that you made an impact on the world after you see this video and see what you did in Mateo's life. Because not only did you impact Mateo's life, you impacted his family's life, and you also impacted the entire village. He gets around right now before he has his wheelchair. He comes. You tell him that the kids in the United States raised the money for this chair for him?
So kweli kiti hii za watoto wa Amerika.
You did it!
Ufanye hivyo Mungu ashikisha wewe pekee mwenyewe. Sawa, hapo imeshika. Ona haiendi. Na kule tena. Sawa? Na kule nenda kafunge na kule. Funga breki. mpaka mwisho. Sawa. Haya, panda sasa. Panda mwenyewe.
Oh, wow, you can get in there all by himself? Woo! That's exciting.
Here's her son having a wheelchair going to help her and help him.
Anasema unaona hichi kinataka kumsaidia mtoto wako. Wewe unajisikiaje pale? So she's saying I really thank God so much. This chair will be very helpful for Matayo also in school and whatever he will need to do now will be able to do. That one was very big.
Okay, that is good.
So he's saying God bless you guys very much.
So we just want to thank the children for sponsoring this chair for Mateo. Oh, yay! Look at that! Keep coming! Yeah. Oh, he's, whoa! Woo! Good job! Look at that! Because it was what you did with your gifts and your talents that made a difference in Mateo's life. You used your artistic talents, you used your time, you used your efforts, and you had an impact on his life, on his family, and his village. So tell me, how did it make you feel? Yeah, it does. Anybody else feel good?
Think anyone feels bad in here?
It's, usually pretty close, it's just like, whoa, you're about to cry.